Minnesota. It's March 24th. It is time to get your taps out. The trees have started running, and we still do have a lot of snow on the ground. We got to get rid of that. We got about a foot here on the ground, keeping the ground frozen, but the trees are running. We just put these taps out yesterday, the ones we have so far, and these buckets, 5-gallon buckets, are a third to a half full already. So we got quite a bit of sap already that we could start boiling down. And we like to get up to a couple 100 gallons before we start boiling down. And you don't have to be big. You don't need a big super evaporator. We just use a stove out in the woods here. We got plenty of dead elm here. And there's dead elm right there that we cut down. Perfect size for burning. And we'll cook that down, and it gets to a certain level of content, sugar content. We'll take that off, and we'll take it up and we'll put it in a turkey cooker and finish that off where you can control the heat. So that works great for us. But do get going. It's time here in Minnesota. And please join us on mwoutdoors.com for articles and our YouTube videos. So we just started tapping our trees. Maybe got 20-30 taps out right now, and the sap is running. This guy, you can see it's right up to here already, just a few hours, so it's running pretty good. So the buckets are about a third of the way full. We still got quite a few to get out, but we're gonna try to see if we can't get about 1,000 gallons of sap this year, and we figure about 30 gallons of sap to a gallon of syrup. So it's going to be a lot of work, a lot of boiling, but we've got a lot of dead elm also mixed in with these maples, so we have plenty of wood to use to cut. Here we did 2 taps on this tree. Got them connected there. The most we'll do is 3 taps. Most of the trees will be 1 or 2, and we'll just combine multiple trees into one bucket. So it is time to get going on your maple syrup. Boil your sap down. It's going to be about 30 gallons to 1 gallon. You can finish it off in a turkey cooker, which is great because you can turn the heat off right away and then pour that out. That's one way to do it if you don't have a big evaporator that you can get into. But starting out, you don't need that. You can do minimum and still make yourself a few gallons of syrup. This bucket, where we've got 2 taps in this tree and 1 going up over to that tree, and this maple tree in between them, he's just a little small. We want to hold off on him for a few more years. And we can look in here, and I can see this bucket is about half full, and the sap's just starting to drip this morning. So we put these up yesterday afternoon. And now here's a spot where we've got 4 maple trees tapped. You got 1 there, and we go up. We got another tap up here to a tree, and we got another tree there. So we got 3 trees going into 1 bucket. In the bottom bucket we have 2 taps in that tree. We got another 5-gallon bucket here with 2 taps into that tree. We have another 5-gallon bucket here, 2 taps in this tree, and a tap going up to that tree. We have another 5-gallon bucket here with 2 taps out of that tree. And like I said, there's so much elm here. Got a nice big elm tree here that's dead, and we can cut that down for firewood to boil this down with. Everything great about all these elm in here with these maple is we get a lot of morel mushrooms, and that's right around the corner. So as soon as we get this sap done, we'll be going into the morel mushroom season, and we find them all along these hillsides here, so they're really good. You can see there's another tap right there with a nice maple tree. It's got at least 2 taps in that one. So like I said, it's a little bit of work. It's a lot of fun. It's enjoyable if you get your family doing it, and make you up a few gallons of maple syrup. We had last year, turned out really great. We ended up making a few gallons. So I hope you enjoy our videos, and we'll keep them going on the maple syrup, and we'll keep them going on the morel mushrooms. We do have the turkey season coming up real soon. A lot of turkeys on this land, so we'll be doing some turkey hunting this spring and getting some videos on that for you. Again, join us on nwoutdoors.com for more articles and videos. And join us on YouTube. Have a great spring.